Peace. Knocking these bitches out, man. Knocking these bitches out. So, I want to piggyback on the last two videos to let motherfuckers know, you know what I'm saying, give you a real understanding on, or a better perspective, I guess. So, understanding that when you have this knowledge and you want to reach people on a global scale, understand that you're going to wake up certain entities, you feel what I'm saying, that works against you. You feel what I'm talking about? Now, you can think that you're doing the right thing, the right and exact thing or whatever and all of that shit. But I've said this in all of my videos. It's only about you. It's not about nobody else. It's not about helping nobody or none of that shit. So if you put yourself on the line, it's consequences that come with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of you people is on the internet right now talking about how the planet, whatever the fuck you want to call it or whatever, this motherfucker is, you know, it's shifting. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of you talking about how the planet is shifting. Well, understand that when the planet is shifting, you got to shift with it. A lot of you are thinking like that. A lot of you have that concept or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? But how can you shift with the motherfucking planet if you still stand, if your mind is in the same place? Your mind is stationary. You got the same form of consciousness. How do you expect to shift if you got the same exact motherfucking consciousness? You're not evolving it. You're not doing anything to motherfucking help improve that shit. None of that shit. You niggas think it's about, oh, I'm saving humanity, and I'm this, and I'm a that, and I'm a this, and I'm a that. Spirit just came to me and just told me, like, well, you know, it is motherfuckers that's coming back to this planet, you feel what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying, that with that agenda. To save humanity and to whatever to do with humanity, okay? But it's also an occult side. It's an occult side of everything. Everything has its own duality. You feel what I'm saying? When you're on Earth, you on this motherfucking plane of existence, everything has a duality. So humanity has a duality, which is death. You feel what I'm saying? Life and death. You get what I'm talking about? So understanding the motherfucking understanding how the death process works and what goes on after. You feel what I'm saying? It will help you to realize that there is no saving humanity. The humanity that's being talked about in these scriptures and all of that shit or whatever is your personal humanity. You feel what I'm saying? It's the earth, which is the planet. This is the planet, you feel what I'm saying? And it's a ton of other influences, you feel what I'm talking about, that's been placed inside of this, programmed, whatever you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta be able to realize what's for you and what's not for you. A lot of people want to save the people, whatever. Let me tell you this now. Like I just said this shit the day before yesterday, I want to say, when I dropped that video. And the next day, some rappers get arrested. Niggas gonna keep getting arrested. Niggas gonna keep dying. All that shit, you feel what I'm saying? It's not about none of that. The thug mentality, all like that shit's over. The thuggy, it's a shadow. It's over. They just got Young Thug. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is, you thought they weren't gonna get him? My mama was sick. I don't know why. Oh, you gotta do it better. There is no doing it better. You feel what I'm saying? It's only evolution. So understand it that it's not about saving humanity. You gotta, for one, save yourself. See, a lot of people say you have to be on a certain frequency to listen. That might be true. Okay? But you got to be on a certain frequency to hear what's being brought to you outside of the rest of these bum ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of us are getting channels on a daily basis. We getting downloads on a daily fucking basis or whatever, but we can't sift through that shit because it's too many distractions. And by distractions, I mean the social media. I mean the woke motherfuckers. I mean the conscious. I mean every motherfucking body. Sometimes you have to take a step back and get rid of all this shit and organize your mind. You feel what I'm saying? So you can have your own take, your own perspective on things. You get what I'm saying? So you can have a conversation. Nigga be like, nigga, what are you talking about? You feel what I'm saying? You like what do you think you're doing when you watching a YouTube video and then you go talk about some shit or whatever and all that shit? You don't really have no understanding. When you have a conversation with a person and they be like, nigga, what you talking about? Or they don't know what you're talking about, nigga. I don't make you deep because you can't explain it neither. You want to be able to explain your experiences if that's what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Or you just want to sit there and just talk. A lot of people is lonely and just want to talk. But in this game, it's going to be lonely. It's a lonely ass journey. Motherfucker told me that shit several years ago, and I was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? So understand, you can't have a Messianic complex with this spirituality and consciousness. It's not gonna work. If you're not truly teaching the people, truly giving them tools to get out of this motherfucker, the spirit is gonna come take that from you. I saw a video and they was saying like, okay, they're gonna do this to you. You feel what I'm saying? When you're uniting too many souls, and when you're doing this, and when you're doing that, and when you're doing this, it's plenty of fucking elders that none of that shit has happened to. So cut the bullshit. Niggas not doing work. Niggas not doing what they supposed to be doing for real. And what you supposed to be doing is worrying about your motherfucking self. See, when you worrying about your motherfucking self, you gonna come up with some hardcore motherfucking knowledge. When you come up with that hardcore motherfucking knowledge, you gonna baffle the community. And when you baffle the community like that, you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna make a motherfucker want to go back and study what you studying. You can't just say, I'm the only motherfucker that got this or whatever. I want some of that. Niggas not special. And when you come in like that, you sound like every other leader that has been taken down, you know what I'm saying, by the system that they're trying to get away from. Notice that every leader that has been taken down by the system, they created their own system to go against the system that they hate so much. Because they believe that they're oppressed. Nigga, I'm a god. You can't oppress me. You can't. And if there was a problem with the planet that we created as a god, what does God do? Destroy this motherfucker and create something else. You motherfuckers are confusing yourselves in the community with all this bullshit. The planet is its own entity. Its own entity. The planet gonna do what it's gonna do. A lot of people talk about how it's going to be a solar flash. I've been said that this shit was going to happen. The shit kicked off 2019. Goes to show how deep this shit gets. This shit was years ago. See, a astronomer, a person that looks at the skies, astrology, whatever the fuck, they gonna tell you that, hey, Betelgeuse is 1,000,000-something light years away. You feel what I'm saying? So what you want to do is, not what you want to do, but it's not gonna hit us for a couple million years without the bend. Think logically here, right? The only thing that can see that far into the motherfucking future is you. Not no physical motherfucking telescope. So this telescope that they created here can see way into the motherfucking future. Get the fuck out of here, man. Only thing with these capabilities is you. So next thing you know, you have billions of years ago, which we were already here. You feel what I'm saying? The thing is this: a supernova, right? It corresponds with shoe spitting or sneezing. Not shoe, but a tomb. The sneeze or the actual wind is shoe. Shoe is considered the winds. You feel what I'm saying? So when a tomb sneezes, this shit was created. Or motherfucking ejaculation. You get what I'm saying? So what you have is, you have a tomb, which is Betelgeuse, sneezing. You feel what I'm saying? On the right shoulder of Orion, sneezing, bringing in that light. Bringing in that light is supposed to be us. You feel what I'm saying? So this shit already happened, right? So billions and trillions of years later, we are feeling the effects. COVID. You feel what I'm saying? We supposed to fall. All that shit was supposed to happen. You feel what I'm saying? And in this time, when we fail, we're supposed to get a specific type of light, phase lambda. We're supposed to be the seed. The seed gets its light and it rises up. That shit over with. That says we already been here. All of this shit happened in the creation story and all that shit with the evil spirit. When I say evil spirit, I'm talking about the rogue spirit, God or whatever. That's supposed to have broke out the Tiamat, the Great Mother, or whatever. It's supposed to happen in the constellation of Draco, the Great Serpent. The Great Mother's supposed to be Leviathan. You feel what I'm saying? But this happened in the fucking constellation of Draco. Not over here in this universe. This universe is supposed to be where the motherfucking God or whatever you want to call it created. The spirit created this shit. Dropped this here. So this light is an ancient fucking light. Orion constellation is right the fuck there. It's on the right shoulder of Orion. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas talk about how they don't talk about Pleiades. It's rogue Pleiadians and all that other extra shit or whatever. Understand your fucking knowledge and the revelation. You feel what I'm saying? That's all you motherfuckers is Christians anyway. In the Revelations, right? They talk about when the Antichrist comes or whatever, right? Beholding 7 stars. That 7 stars or that sword, they said sword, or the 7 stars or whatever, is the 7 sisters of Pleiades. Y'all niggas ain't ready for that type of shit. The shit been right there in our eyes. You have to decode the shit. The shit is hidden from you. You hid it from yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You niggas still holding on to, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this. You're not gonna never be able to get up on that frequency while motherfuckers be saying, hey, you gotta be on a certain type of frequency to get, you gotta be on a certain type of frequency to get some shit that you hid from yourself. That's it, that's all. So, the light already been here. We affected by it. And since we're affected by it, we affecting the entire world by it. This is why the shit spreads so fast. The shit is affecting the sun. Well, affecting the suns around it. She's affecting that bullshit ass sun out there. You feel what I'm saying? Which then is affecting the suns down here. And affecting the whole planet. So the whole planet has this COVID shit. You feel what I'm saying? We still ain't off that. This whole planet still has, because it's a frequency. It's a light that's been talked about by a lot of fucking masters. Didn't nobody know that it was going to be called COVID-19. This shit's been talked about the whole fucking time. So you got to be able to accept this motherfucking life for what it is. A lot of people accept it as a death ticket. And what the fuck happened? They die. But you already know it's light anyway. So when you die, it's going to help you. It's going to help you cross over. What about the motherfuckers that just know so much, or they probably don't even know, and it scares them? The woke motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about. It's not about saving nobody else outside of yourself. You can't do that. Like, if all it took was a motherfucker to tell me you a god and all that shit or whatever, what work are we truly doing here? A lot of motherfuckers have karmic debts that they gotta pay off. Not to another individual just because you created this shit. Your spirit is not going to allow you to make it past the next level if you don't open up the heart chakra. You gotta open up the heart chakra. Right now, more than ever, it's the divine feminine. A lot of people say, heard someone say, it's beings on this planet that's scanning people's hearts. That's us. Ain't no other motherfucking being scanning my heart. There is no being, entity, deity, God, goddess, whatever the fuck, point blank, period, great mother, great father, none of that shit. Point blank, period. Is gonna stop you from making it to the next level. The only thing that can stop you from making it to the next level is you. All of these tools, you feel what I'm saying, and concepts and techniques and ideas or whatever are to help you realize who the fuck you are. We go from God, we go from the devil, we go from chakras, we go from the Kabbalah, we go from the Kalipaf, we go from the motherfucking All-Father, we go from the Great Mother. We go from primal and mundane energy. Ancient, new, old, new, alpha and omega. We go through all of that shit, but we're not going to have none of that shit when we leave this motherfucker. All that shit is going to be left here. And you got to be ready to do that. So you got to understand that all this shit is just tools to use. I'm not finna stay on this bitch too long either. Peace.